Good afternoon, everybody. Of course, good morning to those of you out there on the West Coast. Perhaps it's a good evening to you, regardless of what time. Thank you so much for being here today. And hello to everybody that has chosen to watch the replay. I greatly appreciate it. As always, you guys, whether you are here to make your purchases, which I certainly appreciate as a small business, it is how I pay my bills after all. If you are here just to watch and I get to be some background noise for you today while you're doing your errands, you're cooking, you're cleaning, you're doing your whatevers, thank you so much. Maybe I get to be your lunch buddy this afternoon, and I really appreciate it. Perhaps you've come to say hello to everybody in the chat. I know many of you have become fast friends, and I think that is wonderful. If you are new here, go ahead and say hello, put your name out there in the chat. There are some wonderful people. They will most certainly make you feel welcome. I am back in Ohio. Go ahead, Catherine is working and lurking. Get it? I know how that goes. As always, you guys, Desert Gal Girl, I'll be seeing you soon, won't I? Yes, I will. I was going to say hello to you last night, but I thought it might be inappropriate since, you were like doing actual stuff and like, hey. But good morning, good afternoon, and good evening again, you guys. As always, I've been starting the lives a little bit earlier. I have enjoyed a little bit of the extra time so that we can go through and we can say hello to everybody and not feel so rushed during the sale. So, the first comment that I am able to highlight is Miss Ann. Good afternoon, lady. How are you doing? Thank you for the good luck. Appreciate it. Miss Becca Moore is in the chat. Hey, Becca, how are you? Miss Ellen, lady, she is taking a break. I will listen. If I can be the perfect excuse for you to stop shoveling snow, I'm here for it. And it is a great pleasure to be able to do that for you. Ruth the Bee, lady, thank you so much. And yes, don't forget to go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. It's free. There's no obligation, there's no commitment or payment required to do that. And I would, of course, appreciate it. Ruthie, thank you for being here once again, lady. We got the Joan D is up in there, snowy upstate New York. It's obviously sunny here today in central Ohio, about 45 degrees. We'll see. Hey, Grady, how are you doing? Good afternoon. No snow here, but she's got her coffee ready. I know some of you have your tea, either or. Let's settle into it. I got to move this cord out of the way. Okay, here we go. Lisa Shields, hello. How are you? Thank you for popping in today. We've got Cheryl Mason. Good morning. Good afternoon, lady. How are you doing? Karen Gillette. There she is. There's the other half. Watch out. They're both in the chat today. Uh-oh. Pammy Whammy. How are you doing, Miss Pamela? Thank you for popping in today. Cheryl's got her tea. Get it, get it. Poppy. How are you, lady? Thank you for being here. And we've got Mary Ellen. Thank you so much for sending me your email this morning. I greatly appreciate it. A fellow Michael. How are you, Mr. Rogers? Great name that you have there. Just saying. Deborah Conkle, how are you today? Thank you for being here. Judy, hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. We got Lynn. How are you? How are you doing today? Betty, where is it? Rainy California. Ugh. I will take rainy and warm over cold and sunny. That's Catherine's still working and lurking. Appreciate you being here, Catherine. Hello, Jennifer Jen. How are you? We've got Esther. Love the name. Hello from Germany. What is that? Is it Guten Tag? I'm going to go with A for effort. I'm trying. Hey, Desert, how are you doing? See you soon again, lady. Hello, Amy. How are you? Thank you for being here. Good afternoon, Don and KB. EE, how are you doing? Richard's eating his lunch right now. We got Larry Riley is out there. He's waving. He's saying hello to everyone. He's saying goodbye to everyone. He's going to go work. Bye. We've got two Glassy sisters, not one, but two. Hey, Rebecca T, how are you doing? Windy as heck, Diane. Oh, sorry. We got Connie Torres is in the chat, and we got Sash. How are you ladies doing today? Nettie, lady, how are you? Good to see you. Karen McCurdy, love the last name. Rebecca A. Oops, Rebecca. Well, hello again, KBE. Hello, Rebecca H. We got Kristen Van Fleet is up in the chat. We got Indigo Mouse. How are you doing? Ouch! Oh shoot! Ouch again. Hey, Miss Sharp, how you doing out there, lady? Uh-oh. Hey, Jamie, how are you doing out there today? She loves up close and personal. Trina, how are you doing? Hello, hello. Brenda is out there. She's got to zoom in and out. I appreciate you zooming in, lady. Oh, Karen, hello again. Hello, hello, hello. Did I say you're jealous? Watch out, Cindy Now's in the chat. We got Miro 101. How are y'all doing today? I'm trying to catch up. Tammy Williams, how are you? Thank you for being here. Glowy lady, how are you out there? We've got Oh, Larry's retired, no work. Get it. You earned it, right? I know many of you out there have. We've got Ricky Meek out there. First time catching a live. Well, hello from Denmark. How are you? Welcome. Everyone say hello to Ricky out there. We got Judy Wilson. It's a chilly day out there. Uh-oh. Taylor. She's just a little quiet. She's out there handling them fourth graders. Handle them. No. Sandra, how are you doing? Miss Pam Avery, lady, how are you doing today? I hope you're having a good day. We got Nancy German is in the house. Trendolin, ooh, love the name. Miro is Dean. Everyone say hello to Dean. We got Cindy with an I. Miss Weber, how are you doing today? Again, hello, hello, Jamie. Blue Wildflower. And we've got Susan Lynn. How are you? Hey, Pat Robinson, how are you doing today? Good to see you. We got Lenny's Moose, got loose, rein him in. I think I am caught up. Let's get into this sale, you guys. Oh, welcome to another solo sale here at the Cult of Vintage. Yeah, there we go. Everyone's saying hello. So we are going to do. Jamie is famous, girl. She's a celebrity. She's a celebrity. We've got some good stuff, I think, today. I quite frankly, and I'm in love with everything that I've got to offer today. I'm going to be jealous of some of you with some of the treasures that you're going to get. Um, it's an unusual it's not unusual, but it's the first time that I've been really able to bring you guys kind of like a green and a brass with some hits of some color in there. So I love the color story in today's sale. I'm looking around. There's going to be some different things outside of that color palette, of course, but I love today's pull together. You guys really excited for it. We've got some ephemera, we've got wood, we got ceramic, we got glass, we've got brass, we've got jewelry, we've got toys. We've got it here for it. Hey there. No, Nan. I lost all the marbles, girl. Didn't you hear? Done lost them all. They've been missing. Never found them again. The bag got a tear in it, and well, it's just never been the same ever since. You know what I'm saying? So we've got some great stuff today. Excited to see what you guys think of it. We've got some really hard to get glass. Thankfully, Richard actually was able to source it, and we kind of hemmed and hawed on it. And I was like, let's do it. Let's just try it. We'll see what you guys think. Maybe have a bonus item today. We'll see how it goes. Hey, Susan S. How are you doing today there, lady? Yes, thank you for reminding me. You guys, make sure that you are in, what is it called now? If you're on your computer, it's called live chat. Um, and I forget what it's called on your phone, but you want to show all messages. So live chat, all messages, look for those two. I know YouTube has changed it for some reason. I don't know why, but they just thought, hey, why not? Change is good, right? I'm also a fan of if it's not broke, don't fix it, but they didn't ask me. So, here we are. But we've got some great offer ups. I don't have any claims today. Speaking of those offer ups, she's saying hello to Nan. We've got Ruthie B once again is going to be our official bid ender. If you've been here with me before, you know that Ruthie kills it with the bid ends. She's got fast internet out there on the West Coast, and she's got fast fingers on top of it. So, Ruthie, thank you so much. A round of applause, as always, for Miss Ruthie B helping me out here, making it a lot easier for me to do this sale today. No claims. I say no claims today. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Christina, how are you doing, Miss B? Appreciate you for being here. Thank you. Yeah, let's just get right into it. The nuts and the berries. So I am going to be shipping from Ohio. You guys keep in mind if you are a new buyer or a buyer that hasn't been with me in a while, welcome to and welcome back. Of course, please make sure to send me your contact information. Thank you, Miss Gillette, for putting it there in the chat. You want to send right here. It's The.Cult.Of.Vintage at Yahoo. It is, of course, the pinned comments, the blue rectangle that you see at the top of the chat. And third, it is in the description of the video. The information that you're going to want to include is going to be your real name if it's different than your YouTube username, your full shipping address, most importantly, is your zip code so I can get you the calculated discounted shipping. And last, but definitely not least, is the email address that you use for PayPal. If you do not have PayPal, don't worry about it. You're not excluded from purchasing. You can still make a purchase today. I want you to go ahead and send that same information. Just let me know that you will need a link. I will be able to send you a link through PayPal that will allow you to check out as a guest. There's going to be, you don't have to sign up for anything. You can use any credit or debit card that you would like. You will have to enter in your shipping address, but we'll be able to do it like that. And of course, I will reply directly to your email with that link. So it is really easy. Only accept payment through PayPal. Of course, shipping is additional, but again, it is calculated. Hey, Dusty Moose, how you doing? It is calculated, so you pay what I pay, and there's some pretty substantial discounts out there. I was a little shook last night. I won't, but there was an Afghan that was getting sent to Alaska, and if I were to walk into the post office, it would have been $25 to send an Afghan to Alaska, but it was only $12. So like half. So I always try to get you the best deal on shipping. But Miss Gillette knows, look, girl, you know I try to get you a discount to that Canadian, but they got you. They Canada. Canada. But I appreciate you, Karen. I really, truly do. All right, guys, let's do it. With the offer ups, I am going to be honoring just in cases. You are not obligated to use a just in case. If you want to use a just in case, please feel free. As always, with the just in case, I do ask that you've been an active bidder up until that point. I think it's the fairest thing so everybody kind of knows who the players are, keeping in mind that we've had a lot of new people just trying to figure it out, and that's okay. They've walked away from the sale; they're just coming into the sale, so we just want to keep, a little bit of grace and just remember that. And of course, hold on to those just in cases until you hear the countdown. And again, she's singing "Oh Canada." Ruthie B, thank you, Ruthie, is going to be our official bid ender. Let's do it. Let's get into it. What do I want to start with? You know what? Let's start with this pretty gal here. Before I do, let me go ahead and take a. All right, I love her. I think she's beautiful. She's simple. She's elegant. She's starting at just $15. She is felted here on the bottom. Ooh, I'm picking up an echo. So she is felted down here on the bottom. Now, I do believe, hey, Tammy, how are you doing? I do believe it's a studio piece. It's a hobbyist piece. There's a piece of string on there. So, okay, so it's like a cream felt. It's very soft, but here she is. She is a head vase. She obviously is in a cream glaze. It's a high gloss glaze. She does have her bow right here. So that is, of course, the only color that you see is that gold. She's full cream glaze all the way around. There's no chips. There's no cracks. There is crazing. I don't know if we're going to be able to pick it up, but she does have crazing. It's not substantial. She measures 7.5 inches tall. I love her. She is great with your clear glass, with your brass. She's elegant. She's sophisticated. She's timeless. You can keep her through all. I agree. Yeah, she's definitely elegant. You can keep her out year round, obviously being a little head vase. You can kind of switch out your florals to kind of dress her up for whichever holiday or time of the year it is. I think she would be beautiful with like a leaves and autumnal arrangement in there. Again, perfect for Christmas. That cream and gold bow, that would be beautiful, just with some simple evergreens kind of in there, maybe a little bit of the holly and berry. I think that would be nice. Again, keeping it very simple, but she's a pretty lady, so she can stay out year round. Again, she is 7.5 inches tall. There are no chips, there are no cracks to her. But if there is no interest, I'm going to set her to the side. Again, she would start at 15. I don't know if I'm hitting a lag. I'm just, okay. So Indigo is in it at 15. Thank you very much. Boy, I am, okay. So Indigo's in it at 15. Agreed. She does give you an Art Deco vibe to her. All right. So, okay, Miss Laurent is in it at 16. I'm going to go ahead and start the countdown. If I'm rushing you guys, my apologies. It's just kind of where I'm at with the lag. 7.5 inches tall. She is felted on the bottom, which is still in good condition, I will say that, with no chips, no cracks, solid cream, high gloss glaze, with some crazing, but it is not substantial. Okay, let's do the countdown. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, oops, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. The Regency. I agree. All right, Indigo, got your just in case at 18. Thank you very much. Appreciate ya. Boom. There's our bow tie. No, there's our bow. Bid and thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Pew pew to Indigo. Vicky, you had high bid at 16. Indigo came in at 17 with that just in case. Congratulations and thank you, Indigo. It is yours for $17. I'm going to get you written down here. Miss Mouse, she's yours. All right, let's set her. I'm going to set stuff down here. Let's do some jewelry. Let me find them here. Oh, did I even write them down, Michael? Certainly. Did I miss them? I might have missed them, y'all. Oh, no, I didn't. I guess we're going to start with this one. All right. Well, let me get her in there. Like I said, we've got some jewelry. This is one of two pieces that we have today. This one is the older of the two pieces. Yes, this one is the older of the two pieces. We're started at 20. Um, oh, it's pink. It's a pink cased. She's a pink cased, yeah. This one is, of course, stamped made in Italia. And like I said, it is a little bit older, so it just has that weird hook on the back, so there's no safety clasp on this one. It does, the brass on the back does show a little bit of age to it, a little bit of patina. I'm not mad at it. I think that it adds to its aesthetic value. She's definitely a looker. You guys, are you ready? Hey, Brenda, how are you? She is seeing me twice in 2 days. She's such a lovely lady. I'm telling you what. It's definitely, it can be a thankless job at the post office, but sometimes you just get some really cool people in there, and I'm very fortunate both here in Ohio and Pennsylvania. I've got some wonderful people that do help bring you guys your packages safely, so do appreciate it. But obviously, here, you guys, we do have an Italian micro mosaic. It has a dark, it's like an indigo border on it. And I love that because then these florals on the front here just really pop out extra at you. And I just love the variety of different colors. There are no tiles. Thank you, ladies, for the bids. Do appreciate it. Hey, Salad B, good morning. Right? Yes, Desert. So it does say made in, ooh, let me try to get it to you the right way. So it does say made. Oh boy, it's really not going to show up for me, is it? Ugh. Well, I'll tell you what, for not having a safety clasp, it does. Oh my Lord. Let me see if this, oh, here we go. Here we go. It does say made in Italy. It's coming across very poorly, but that is what it says, right? Miss Ann's attic is at 27. Again, ladies, thank you for your bids. It definitely is secure, but there are no tiles that are missing. And again, I love the variety of different florals that they put in there. I mean, look at the teeny tiny little red and the teeny tiny little lavender ones there, and all of the leaves and the greenery behind it. This one is at 1 and 1/8 in diameter. All right, Miss Pam, I got you at 28. Okay, Ann's up to 30. Ladies, thank you so much for the bids. There we go. And no condition issues aside from its patina, but I, again, aesthetically, I really like it, and it's to each their own. It's a personal preference kind of thing. 1 and 1/8 inch, made in Italy. I'm calling it the blue micro mosaic. And let's go ahead, you guys, and start your countdown. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a budent. All right, Miss Trina's at 34, Anne's at 35, Nikki Moss is at 36. Miss Avery got your just in case. Miss Ann got your just in case. Ladies, thank you very much. I know, Skeeter, I love the tinies. The tinies is where it's at. There is our bouquet bid, and thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Appreciate you. All right, so Nikki Moss was holding at 36, and with your just in case of 35. However, Miss Avery came in with that just in case of 42. So at 37, Miss Pam Avery, lady, thank you so much and a congratulations. You're getting you a beauty, lady. Really appreciate that. Again, 1 and 1/8 on that one. Get you written down here. Well, I'll tell you what, you guys, let's just go ahead and do the other piece of jewelry. Why not, right? What is better than one micro mosaic than two micro mosaics? That's right, we're going to do it. Bam. We're starting at $20. This one is the black micro mosaic. This one's a little bit newer. It does, of course, have its safety clasp. Again, this is made in Italy. This one has a diameter of 1 and 1/2. 1 and 1/2. So you can kind of see the size comparison. Okay. 1 and 1/8, 1 and 1/2. All right. This one's reading Italy a little bit better. Again, we do have that safety clasp on there. Again, I call this one the black. Bam. Ooh, pointy. There is your black one. Again, these dark backgrounds, they really do help make the floral detailing pop out. Though I will say, I do like the ones with the white background. I think that those are pretty. It's a different kind of elegance to it. So no stones. None of the tiles are missing on this brooch or pin, if you prefer. But look at those little white flowers with the red right in the center. I mean, imagine setting all of that and having to get those little red dots. That's just Lecrae to me. Okay. 1.5 inches in diameter. Ladies, thank you for your bids. Trina's like, let's just get this going. You see a bird. Is it like a cloud? Where do you see your bird at? But really pretty in cream and black. But bam, that's good. That's really good. So if you do have like a black and a white, a black and cream, well, this is technically gray, but that's a great accent for just a little tiny hit of color. So if you weren't really feeling all that colorful, but you wanted a little hit of color, well, right here it is. It's all about the accessories, right? These are great displayed though in trinket dishes. I know that might sound crazy, but if you do have like a collection of these, and maybe you have like a clear glass trinket dish, this is really cute for spring and summer to have all of these florals kind of displayed, right? Okay, let me catch up to you guys. My apologies, Miss Avery, Miss Ann, Trina. Gotcha, ladies. Gotcha, 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 Pam. Gotcha, Pam. Pam's in at 45. Well, thank you, Miss Desert. Appreciate you. Hello, Miss Gladstone. How are you doing today? Again, we are made in Italy with a diameter of 1.5 inches. There's no stones missing. Miss Ann's attic has got it at 47. And let's go ahead and do the countdown for you. So here we go: 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Do you want your red flower on the top, on the side, on the bottom? Bam. Wendy sees a scary bird also. Caw. All right. Thank you for our sunflower bid end, Ms. Ruthie B. We see a googly eyed fish. We're seeing all of the things in the brooch today. Oh, wait, I do see the bird. Here's its beak and its eyes, and it's coming out at ya. Now I do see it. Stop. It's a flower bird. I think it's harmless, though. I really do. All right, Miss Ann's attic had the high bid at 47. Lady, really do appreciate you. Miss Avery ain't playing around with those just in cases today. With that just in case of 57. Again, congratulations and thank you once again, Miss Avery. You're getting your black Italian micro mosaic. This one at 48. Thank you so very much, Miss Pam. I do love a good tiny. I do love a good tiny. I think every look, let me go ahead and let a reseller secret out. Just about every reseller loves a good tiny. You know why? Because they're easy to ship, right? They're easy to ship and they're inexpensive to ship. So it's like a win-win for everybody. All right, let's do. I think I did this as choice. Did I do it as choice? Maybe I didn't do it as choice. Yes, I did do it as choice. Okay. We've got a choice. Stop it. I know, right? Oh, let me try. You ladies love your jean jackets. I'm telling you. All right. We have two to choose from just in time for Easter. I kind of want to get these out now so that you do have time to display them for your Easter decor. Now, these are very specific to Easter. There is a diameter. I didn't measure the diameter on these. At 7.5 inches. 7.5 inches. They are both at 7.5 inches. It will start at 20. You can choose one. You can choose both. But I do have here for you a choice of the Victorian milk glass eggs. Okay, so here are your two choices. Let's talk about them really quickly. On this Easter, the horseshoe one, look, I really did clean these up for you. They were a little grungy, not gonna lie. You see how there's like, I can feel that. I quite frankly think that's original to it and it came from the mold. These are milk glass, they're very thin. So I do want to point that out to you. It's very structurally sound. I'm not overly mad at it, truth be told. See, there's one here. And I think it's when they released it from the mold. This is a brazed, so the horseshoe is molded in. It's not just painted. So there is 3D dimension on the horseshoe itself. Easter and the flowers, those of course are hand painted on. But 7.5 inch Easter horseshoe. I like it. I like the age, the conditioner shoe, I think adds to the aesthetic value of it, but plain milk glass on the back. Okay. So if you're not feeling the painting and you just want a giant milk glass egg, well, here it is. We are at 7.5 inches. So it's a bigger one. The other choice that we have for you is the Easter greetings with the blue flowers. Now, with like a lot of these Victorian milk glass eggs, they were hand painted. The painting wasn't really there to stand the test of time. However, for a Victorian milk glass egg, the painting is pretty good on this one. I will say there was a lot of dirt that was in through the image. That was a horrifying experience to try to get that clean for you guys, but I did. I didn't remove any of the paint. did not remove any of the paint. So I just love it. Again, while there is some paint missing, I think it adds to the aesthetic value of it. I think it is very pretty. The condition, thank you, Miss Now. I appreciate your bid. I think, again, it adds to aesthetic value, but that's a personal preference kind of thing. Some people would prefer it to be pristine, respect, but I like a little bit of the wear on there. I think that it adds to its charm. Alrighty, 7.5 inches tall. So, there's no breaks to either of the eggs. But again, Easter Horseshoe does have the splits, which I do believe are original. It's not like it was damaged at some other point. Really do believe that is original to the piece. But I think that they're I can't do two things at once. So again, it'll be for choice, and I did clean them up good for you. All righty, let's do it. So here's a countdown: 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Agreed, Karen, because like this stuff, if you've ever held these before, this one's got a little bit more weight on it, and I think it's because they had to mold it. This one's a lot lighter, but they're so delicate to survive like nearly, if not 100 years. It's pretty impressive. Ooh, Miss Copperpot, Anita girl was getting in there at 22. Miss Cindy Now had them fast fingers. She sure did. Thank you for the egg bid and Ruthie B. Appreciate you, lady. All right, so Miss Cindy Now, lady, you get to you a choice. First pick. Do you want horseshoe? Do you want flowers? Do you want both? It'll be 23. And Miss Anita, you're up next, lady, at 22. So we'll see. The Easter egg greeting to Miss Cindy Now at 23. You got it, lady. Let me set that down. And then at 22, Miss Anita, there's no obligation here on you now. Do you want the horseshoe at 22? That's up to you. Well, Miss Anita said she's going to take the other one. I appreciate you. Miss Cindy Now. Thank you, Miss Anita. I'm getting you ladies written down right now. Anita. You got it, ladies. Really appreciate it. Great gets. Love them. All righty. Let me set these guys down here. They were in a glass bowl, and I think we'll go ahead and show you the glass bowl next. That way I can stick the eggs back in the bowl. How about that? Let me get this one settled down here so I don't drop it. Don't roll away, egg. Where are you going? Stop. Okay. Now, this was bought solely on its aesthetic value. Okay. I think it is beautiful. I am just generically calling it art glass. I don't know a manufacturer. I quite frankly don't even know the specific age on it. Full disclosure. Okay. It was bought solely on the aesthetic value of it because I absolutely love the colors that were used in this next piece. It is a larger piece. Let me make sure I don't knock anything else over. But I will tell you this, it's a good piece of glass. That I can tell you. From the clarity, it's very even. There is an inclusion, so I will show you that. The weight is fantastic on it. It's very earthy. Y'all know my favorite. I'm going to go ahead and start the bowl off at 25. If, of course, anybody is interested, let's check it. Bam. So do you see that teal right here? Y'all know lately I have been such a sucker for the teal. This does read a little, it's pulling a little bit more in the green teal than the blue sided teal, right? So very peacock in that color. We've got this gray brown swirling, and it does run the entirety of the bowl. And then it ombres over into good afternoon, Miss Virginia, and then we ombre over into a beautiful amber glass. We do have a smooth, polished bottom. Okay. There are no chips, there are no cracks on the bowl. But as I said, there is an inclusion. We have an air bubble, which technically is an inclusion. The other one was a little bit of spelter. It's hard to see, but it is here somewhere. Somewhere. It is somewhere right there. Let's see if I can't get it to show up for you guys. You see it right above my finger? It's a little piece of spelter in there. It's a little piece of spelter in there. Miss Michelle Allen, I got you at 25, lady. Really appreciate you. So there is that little piece of spelter right in there. Okay. Look at that color. Like I said, I absolutely love this color story on this one. This is great again if you love those jewel tones, if you love your earthy tones. I think this would go great. I think you could pull it mid-century if you would like to, but I think it's very modern though at the same time. It has got a fantastic weight on this. It really truly does. It's not overly heavy. It's just at that happy medium. And again, we've got that beautiful polished sanded and polished bottom on there. There's no chips, there's no cracks. Let's talk about the dimensions. Thank you, Miss Joan D. Michelle, gotcha at 28. Spelter it's kind of like, it's metallic ash, if you will. So it's little pieces of metal that might have escaped from like their blowtorch from a mold. It got picked up somewhere in the process. So um, it's kind of like junk metal, if you will, but very tiny. The measurement, lost my spot. Alrighty, art glass bowl. It is 5 inches tall, 5 inches tall, and we have a diameter of 13 inches. A diameter of 13 inches. I agree. Again, it's just one of those things, the more and more you look at the glass, you look at how clear the glass is. Is it cloudy? What is the weight on it? Am I seeing a lot of air bubbles inclusions? How am I seeing the artistry of this piece? What does the bottom look like, right? And again, at the end of the day, as I say in the videos and I'll say here live, you buy what you love. It doesn't matter. There could have been a big old made in China sticker on here, but if I love it, I love the color, I love the overall quality of it, doesn't matter. Buy what you love. Buy what you love. And that's what it's about. All right. So again, 5 inches tall, 13 inches in diameter. We do have that little piece of extra metal or spelter is in there. It got picked up. Okay. And let's go ahead. I'm not caught up. My apologies. Yes, I am. Michelle Allen is at 28. Okay, Sash is getting in on it. She is in it at 30. Thank you, ladies, for the bids. I'm getting a delay in being able to highlight your comments. My apologies. Technology is great when it works, and it ain't working today. So we're just Oh, will you come? Okay, Sash is at 30 and we're going to do the countdown. Here we go. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Yeah, it's not a China piece, but even if it was, uh, I just I probably would have picked it up. I mean, really and truly, it's still a beautiful piece of glass. Richard actually found it, not gonna lie. He's getting that eye, guys. He's getting that eye. We got our roller skate bid end. Whoa, man. Whoa. We got our roller skate bid end. Thank you so much, Miss Ruth the B. Michelle Allen, lady, you had high bid. Ooh, do you see that? Like I said, it pulls a little more green in the teal. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Jay. Miss Michelle Allen had to high bid at 32. Miss Joan D came in with that just in case. A pew pew to you, lady, at 35. So at 33, Miss Joan D, congratulations and thank you, lady. You're getting your art glass bowl. You get your written down here. right? Good old school bell ding to it. Let me set this. See, that's how I had the milk glass eggs in there. I'm going to put the eggs back in the bowl. Everything is safe and sound now, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. All right. Again, thank you, Miss Joan D. Let's see. Did I get your written? I did. Because I would never forget to write down who won or what it sold for and have to go back and find the item in the sale. I would never, of course, do that ever, ever do that. Mhm. Okay, what do we want to do? Let's do, oh, which one of these two do I want to do? Let's do the clear. No, yeah. Okay, let's do the clear. Okay, love this piece. I'm gonna start it at $30. Okay. This you want to talk about something that has weight on it. Now, if this is the whole thing, you're gonna, and the stand did come with it, so um, I do not want to drop this. Um, Keep in mind the measurement of 5 by 7 is just for the globe. The actual measurement with the stand, we are at 9 inches, an impressive 9 inches. Whoa, look at that. You know, the brass stand, it's simple. It really truly is. But I like the simplicity of it because it allows the glass globe to really kind of sparkle and shine, right? So 9 inches in total height with the globe in the stand. The globe itself, obviously in clear glass. Look at that. You see the hollowed bottom down here? So you can get your fingers in there, okay, creating that very galactic look to it. There's a hole in here. Now, I was wondering, quite frankly, if it wasn't like a little oil lamp, so you could put your oil down in here and have, you know, your wick and you could burn it. I mean, that's totally a possibility. I don't know that I would do it. Those things always make me like super nervous. Like, I don't know, like it would explode or something. Um, but yeah, no chips, no cracks on that. Look at that. It's just a statement piece, yeah? All of those bubbles. Now, this is a specific technique in glass blowing. And of course, you think I can remember what it is. I can't remember what it is. I love the divot coming down, right? Oh, you could do one of the candles in there. Sure could. It's a vase. You have two. Ooh, put a little flower in there. Stop it, right? But it gives you like that crystal ball effect. Now, look, because it does have the flat bottom, you don't have to have it in the stand. You know, you can certainly set it as such as like a paperweight, as a little decor item. I just think that having it in the brass stand, it really does elevate the piece. Again, it gives you more of that crystal ball kind of vibe. I'm almost wondering if you couldn't, for whatever reason, you sure could. I mean, you could flip it upside down. Maybe you do want to put like some very short stem buds or florals in there. You could use it either way. But again, no chips, no cracks on the glass. That globe is 5 inches tall. We have a 7 inch diameter. Ooh, trippy man. 7 inch diameter on the globe itself. Fantastic solid weight on that. But again, in the stand, we are at whoa, we are at 9 inches tall. Okay. So if there's no interest in that one, we're going to set it aside and we're going to keep it moving. Let me scribble that one out here. All right, I'm going to set that down here. So what shots do we do now? Let's do Let's do some wood. How about that? I think it's the only piece of wood that I have today. Um, Now I have to find it. No, 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 no. Here we go. Well, I'm going to start this one also off at $30. She's a beauty, and I was very excited when I found this one. Are you ready for it? Bam. Look at this wood box. Stop it. It is beautiful. It is in great condition. There is some scratching to it, but it's not like horrible. Check out our Grecian lady here. She's out at the grapevines. Though they do have paper lanterns, so it's almost like Greek revival infused with a little Asian inspiration. Look at the shape. So the lid is cut, so it's got that pattern to it. Do you see? So it bubbles out here on the sides. The latch is intact on that one. The only place that there is no pattern, thank you, Sash. Hey, Heidi, how are you doing today? The only place that there is no pattern is on the bottom of it. But otherwise, we've got this great, very Art Deco diamond going around it in greens and yellows. Again, latches are fully intact on this piece. A little bit of age to it that you're seeing, okay? But again, it's all about personal aesthetics. Do you like it? Do you not? Some people would want it pristine. Again, I like it to show a little bit of age because it does help you identify it is of age, right? We do just have the straight tacks holding it into place. Miss Gladstone, I got you in it at 35. Like I said, it's just a super unusual piece. Is it lacquered? No, it's not. And that kind of just the fact that it's been able to survive without it being lacquered is pretty gosh darn amazing. Well, I don't want to, well, I do think that there is like, let me just say, I think there might be like one coat of veneer on it, a clear veneer, obviously, or lacquer. So yeah, I will say that I think that there probably is about one coat. Like it is not very shiny. It's not overly smooth. So, and I only because of the wood grain, I don't feel the wood grain. So yes, Sash, my apologies. There is a, it's if there is lacquer, it's maybe a coat at most two. So it's not super shiny or anything like that. Now, when we do open it, I don't know that the boxes are original. These little inserts, they might be, they fit in there perfectly, but these are just little cardboard inserts. Okay, and there's three of them. Alrighty. So it is, there's no finish on the interior. So you're seeing raw wood on the interior. So you could take out the cardboard boxes, but I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to say that they're original, but gosh darn, they do fit in there. Well, when you put them in the right way, they do fit in there perfectly. Very snug, very snug. Those boxes fit in there. So measurement on this, it is 12 and a half inches long, 12 and a half inches long. We are at 5 inches wide. I didn't measure the circles, 5 inches wide, and we are at 2 inches tall. Okay. And Anne's at 40, Miss Gladstone's at 42. Like I said, it's just a unique treasure. Love it, love it. Love the color scheme. Thought it went in perfectly for today's sale. And Diane's at 42. Lady, okay, Miss Anne's at 44. Let's go ahead, you guys, and start the countdown. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Well, thank you for joining us, Kyle. Glad you could join us. Sash has got that just in case of 52. Ooh, oh, Glowy getting in it. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Who's it gonna be? Clapping. There's our grape bunch bid and thank you, Ruthie B. All right, ladies, it's math time. Let's see if I can work it out. Okay, we're all in this together. Sasher 58 came in right after the bid end. So Sash came in with that just high of just in case of 52. However, Glowy had a just in case of 67. So at 53, Miss Glowy lady, you're getting your Art Nouveau. I'm calling it Art Nouveau because of the shape. at 53, sister. It is coming to you. Do appreciate you, of course. Well, let me get you written down. All right, Miss Chloe. That's a good treasure. Look, this is one of those pieces where I was like, I'm about to keep this. I said, no. Michael, stop it. All right. Let's just go ahead and completely switch up the game right now. And let's do, I got a little ephemera lot here for you. No, let's do this one. Let's do a big one. Okay. Now, I know, I am going to start this next item off at $50. Okay. We're starting it off at $50, and I'm telling you, this is a deal. Whether you keep it together, which I hope you do, but it's your vintage, your antique, to do with as you please, but it has been painstakingly compiled for you. Are you ready for it? This is the bound. This is Perry Pictures, so it's very nondescript here on the exterior, right? It's like a dark green, okay, with the gold Perry Pictures. There's nothing on the spine, there's nothing on the back, but y'all look at this, and it is filled. Now, I do want to let you know there is some separation from the binding, okay? Now, this is the where you get the exception to the rule. Why don't I mind this? Because it's all about the contents. And the contents, you are getting 86 antique lithographs. 86. You heard me right. You were getting 86 antique lithographs. This was made specifically for the Perry Pictures. Perry Pictures was a monthly magazine. Okay. And then you could order these lithographs out of the magazine. Here you are getting 86 that have been put into an official Perry Pictures binder. You have got a variety of subjects, okay? The vast majority are in this black and white. There are a couple that are using a blue ink, and those are antique trains. So we do have quite a bit of the religious images throughout, of course, Madonna and Child, but all of these are removable. The actual album pages are really good. There's no rips or tears to them. But again, there is separation on the spine from the overall pages. Again, it's kind of like one of those things where it's like, well, whatever, because it's all about these individuals. You have one, two, or three frames. The beauty of this is that you can pull these out and have them on display. Like you're not ruining anything. You get 86 of these images. And if you're here now, Miss Chase and Vintage, you can switch out the images in the frame and then put them back into your book. They range from late 1800s to early 1900s. Look at this. I don't even know. That's just strange. It's called Bambino. Bambino. Let's get into some different subject matter. Look at this. 80, yes, I did say trains. Let me flip here forward. There's a lot of animals I want to show you. Look at these two, the twins. Let's see here. Children. Oh, there's the squirrels. These are American. American. We got sheep. Let's see. Oh. We've got Automendon with the horses of Achilles. Oh, he's clothed. He's covered. Well, he's not clothed, but we've got. Oh, check out these two. Do you see that? The stags. Aren't those fantastic? KBEE, thank you so much for your bid of 50. We've got dogs and horses. They are very crisp. It's on a textured paper. They're not like cheap reproductions or prints or lithographs. We've got kittens, lots of kittens in there. There's 86. There is some blank pages at the end, the vast majority. We've got lions and cheetahs. Like I said, the paper on these is fantastic. giraffes and zebras. Let's see here. Camels, finches. Okay, so here we go. You see, it's like the blue, and these ones are a little bit, these are the later ones. These are where you're getting to the 1900s. The trains specifically are from the 1900s. Check that out. 1847, yeah. Here you could order them. That one's blank. There are more trains. Oh, look at the little, look at it. Says, "You's not a chick. You're no chicken." Look, there are more trains in here. Again, the trains are the ones that have the like the blue ink. The train got divided. They did a really good job of keeping most of the subject matter in together. Of course, I'm not going to be able to find the other trains now. I don't know where the other trains are, but you're getting 86 of the Perry Pictures lithographs. Beth, I got you in at 51. While there is separation up here in the front, as you said, I think that you can see why there was an exception to the rule. This is Richard graciously agreed to give this one up. He was kind of hanging on to it. Those stag images really spoke to him. The lithographs, like I said, get 2 or 3 frames. You can pull the images out, frame them. You get tired of them, take them out of the frame, put them back into your book, and switch them out. You've got 86 different images to frame for one monies, you guys. Again, late 1800s, trains are early 1900s. You're getting everything. Thank you guys for the bids. KBEE is at, okay, Miss Miller is in it at 60, and Attic is at 56. And let's go ahead and start the countdown. Oh, I'll tell you, my apologies. I didn't even think. The lithographs, which they are all the same, we are at 5.5 inches wide, and we are at 8 inches. So at 8 by 5.5. 8 by 5.5 is what your lithograph images are. Okay. So let's do the countdown. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Oh, a giant collage. Stop it. This is like full gallery wall. Like, boom, done. Oh, there is our artist palette bid end. Thank you, Ruthie B. Do appreciate it. It's math time. Okay, here we go. So Miss Miller was high bid at 60. Miss Ann was at 56. KBEE at 62. Miss Miller came back at 65. But KBEE threw in that just in case of 102. I love the odd number. I see ya. So at 66, KBEE, congratulations and thank you, lady. You are getting your Perry Book of Pictures 86 antique lithographs in fantastic shape, might I add. Get it, sister. You got it, lady. Easy to ship, too. All right, we got that down there. Let's go ahead and do some more ephemera. Um, well, this will be the last ephemera, and I guess I've done this as choice. So I've got another choice today. Stop. Who am I today? I don't know. Let's go ahead and get a sip of coffee. Cold black coffee. Put hair on your chest. Not that I need any more, of course. Um, All right. Thank you, Miss Gillette. Again, if you're a new buyer or a buyer that hasn't been with me in a while, please make sure to send me out your contact information right here at The.Cult.Of.Vintage at yahoo.com. It's going to be your real name, your full shipping address. Most importantly is, of course, that zip code. And don't forget the email address that you use for PayPal. Keeping in mind, if you don't have PayPal, I can send you a guest link. Just indicate that in the email and we'll get you taken care of. Okay. Thank you. Um, We got a choice here. You're going to be able to choose. They are postcard lots. They are antiques. My goodness, there's a lot. Our first lot here, some are blank, some have postmarks on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. First lot has 13, and we're going to call this one the locations, okay? We've got a nice lake scene here. This one is postmarked. Lord. It was mailed at 3:30 in September. I can't tell you what the date is, okay? So it is postmarked. Lake scene. We've got this one postmarked 1906. I love that these have the handwriting down on the bottom. Those crazy kids back in the day, though, they used those ink pens, and I can't read it for nothing. This is in a different language, Paseo y Capitana General. And I can't read, bless their handwriting. This one is postmarked 1905, República de Cuba. So it's something in Cuba with a postmark on the back. Again, this is the locations. I think you can see why we're calling it locations. Postmarked 1908. Dear all, everybody is okay. Hope you are the same. It is so warm, just like spring. Can't read the rest of that writing. All right, postmarked, a little tear here. We've got more script. Postmarked 1907. This is Central Park in New York. This one is postmarked 1909. Bless, I can't read. This one is embossed. This is from, Canada, Dominion of Canada. Again, the shield, the crest here is embossed. This one is postmarked 1910. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the, well, yeah, you can kind of see the embossing here. Okay. Where are we at? Where did we go to? We're in Detroit, Michigan, West Grand Circus Park. This one is postmarked right over 1909. Can't believe I actually made that out. Next up, we've got the Cuba Canal de Vento Waterworks. This one's really interesting. This one's postmarked 1910. We've got Hotel Dickman out of Minneapolis, Minnesota, postmarked 1910. Next up, we've got Harvesting in the Great Wheat Fields of Manitoba, Canada. This one's postmarked 1910. They did some traveling, y'all. This one's really cool. Devil's Kitchen, Mackinac Island, Michigan. Devil's Kitchen. Postmarked 1910. And the last one in the, this one is culturally sensitive, definitely a little racially. They are the cotton fields. You know, it is a chapter, it is a time out of our history. There is a rating on the back. This one is postmarked 1905. It's actually postmarked out of Atlanta, Georgia. Okay. So again, that one's a little, sensitive subject matter. Next lot that you have to choose from, again, this will be choice. I think this will be the one that most people are interested in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. First one, location is 11 antique postcards. Then we have 11. We've got this beautiful bird. It's from Alice from 1910, embossed. We've got the birthday greetings, March Bloodstone Courage. I don't know. Violet's Faithfulness and Love. This one has script, but there's no postmark on it. Next up, we have Like To the ivy, true friends indeed cling closest in the time of need. Interesting. This one's postmarked 1911 with script, of course. Up next, we've got a sugar cured meats. This is an advertisement postcard. It is from Dove brand meats. Okay. It very much looks like almost a Renaissance painting. But again, it is an advertising for Dove cured meats. It is postmarked 1908. Sugar cured. Ugh. We've got To My Dear Cousin. This has script, but there's no postmark on it. Then we've got, I love this one. It's this black and white photo card with a little bit of the purples, a little bit of the teal up in here. This one is postmarked 1907. Happy birthday, 1907. Then we've got our Easter greetings, our little glittered angel here with her lamb. This one has writing on it from 1910, but there's no postmark. They did date it 1910, March 16th, 1910. Three more. We'll go. A Happy New Year with the Shamrocks. Postmarked 190, can't read, 190 something. We've got this one, which is really interesting. This is copyrighted 1907. For the world is full of roses, and the roses full of dew, and the dew is full of heavenly love that drips for me and you. James Whitcomb Riley. Interesting. Postmarked 1908. Liz Laurent. Oh, that's going to get confusing. We're ready. Got an advertising card here. This is a new departure for Demarest Illustrated Monthly Magazine. $2 a year. But you've got that gold. Look at that. And they're playing with the kitten. Advertising card. And last, but definitely not least, we've got an advertising card. It is Rival Sauce. Keep in mind the very tip here does have a tear to it. She's sassy. There's nothing on the back. There is some old cellophane tape on the back, but I love this. Look at her in her stocking. She said, "Listen, little parrot." So the purest, wholesomest, most refined, and deliciously flavored sauce ever made, the Rival Sauce. Ask your grocer for the Rival Sauce and take no other. A handsome transparency presented with each bottle. Whatever that means, I don't know. So you can choose between lot one, which I think is what most people are going to be interested in. We've got the antique postcards, we've got the advertising cards in that. Whoa. Or you could choose the location postcards. Okay. Miss Liz Laurent is in it at 22. Thank you, ladies, for the bids. Susan, I see you at 21. And let's go ahead and start the countdown. We spent enough time, right? So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bident. Oh, Miss Susan Lynn's in it at 23. We'll do postcards, and then you could do location. Obviously, they're both postcards, but there's our Canada bid. And thank you, Ruthie B. Miss Susan Lynn, lady, right before the bid end at $23. Do you want advertising? Do you want these or do you want location? Just to verify. Do you want advertising or location? I'm going to assume it's these. Advertising, location. Advertising is going to Miss Lynn at $23. Appreciate you. Let me get you 23, Miss Susan Lynn. With an E. Now, ladies, anybody else that was bidding, I'll just kind of do it like this. Ladies, was anybody else interested in the location cards? Just put in yes, no. So let me do this. So Liz, Franny B, were either of you ladies interested in the location cards? Liz is passing. Franny B, lady, totally up to you, no obligation. Were you interested in location? Susan, I got you written down. Okay. Put these back in the little sleeve here. Thank you, Ruth. Oh my gosh, Franny. Appreciate it. Whoa. But thank you, Ruthie. Appreciate you too. All right, let me get these guys back in there. Boop. And Miss Susan Lynn, thank you again. You got it. Um, Joan, you're interested? Joan, you want to do the location? You just want to call it 20 for the location cards then? We'll do it like that. Joan D, you can have the location card lot at 20 if you would like. You just say yes or no, lady, and they'll be yours. That was what I opened them at, so to keep it fair. This is getting colder and colder, y'all. Lord. Okay. Don't worry, didn't nothing break. Let's do this lovely lady. All right, Joan, they are yours. Thank you. Okay. Now, listen, I know that not everybody is into the creepy dolls. I get it. I know that there are a few of you out there that really enjoy them. I personally really enjoy them, but not every doll has to be like creepy so far as its condition. I know some people think that dolls are inherently creepy no matter their condition. So, doll alert for those of you that just don't like dolls no matter what. This lady is the first time that I am bringing to you um, a full display worthy doll, like in the traditional sense. Okay. She is an Armand Marcel doll. She is on an original leather body. Okay. She does have her bisque head, which she is shoulder plated. Leather body. She does have her bisque hands. The feet are leather, and it is original leather to the doll. She is dressed in a vintage doll dress with a vintage doll wig. So her accessories are vintage. The doll herself is antique. Okay. She's in really good antique condition. I am going to start her at $40. Again, this is an Armand Marcel doll. She is made in Germany. She is an 18-inch doll, which is a great size. You usually get like the 20-inch Armand Marcel dolls. So she's kind of like that good in between. All right, let's take a look at her. Here she is. Okay, she does have a doll stand, which will come included. She's in really good condition. There's no breaks to her porcelain. I love the little dimple in her chin. She does have fixed eyes, so these are not Betty Bye eyes. Like I said, her dress is vintage. The wig, the blonde curly wig, is vintage. The doll herself is antique. Now, she does have her bisque hands, those are both present, but don't worry, we're not going to get too crazy. She does have her leather body. Now, she does not have any shoes. She does have the knee splits. Okay. What I will tell you this is that I did go through, it seems that aside from the stitching, okay. Oh, you guys, thank you so much. Aside from the stitching, she does not have any other limb cuts. And by limb cuts, it means that you see how the knees so that they were made to bend. She doesn't have any thigh cut. Okay. There's no thigh cut in here. She is solid filled. Okay. Again, leather body. She doesn't have shoes. Doll stand is going to come included. She is fully dressed. Okay. I kind of like this one underneath. I know it's her underclothes, but I like these underclothes. Hey, Steele, how are you doing today? I prefer the underclothes. Though I will say this dress is beautiful. I did thank you, ladies, for the bids. Let's set her down. Well, I'm going to have to try to hold her. Miss Jean is at 55. We're going to pull her bonnet up. We're going to expose her back, and I'm going to try to the best of my abilities. So she is an A&M. Okay. She's made in Germany. She is mold 370, size 310. Again, what that, yeah, there's your mark, Miss Carol. She is an A&M Armand Marcel, made in Germany. She is 18 inches tall. Okay. Full leather body. The dress has snaps that you're seeing here on the back. Okay. Sweet little bonnet. You can take the dress off, redress her, change her wig. That's totally up to you. It's all personal aesthetic. I will say I bought the doll as such, and I think that she's got a great look as is. So I've said before, you guys know in the videos, I'm always looking for the creepy babies. I know that's not everybody's vibe. I thought, you know what, she's a really nice doll. She will display beautifully. I will say that she does have this spot on her dress. Okay. So whether you choose to keep this dress, which I think it does suit her, um, it's totally up to you. It's totally a personal aesthetic thing. All right, you guys. Again, A&M Armand Marcel. Made, my finger's in the way. Sorry. Made in Germany. Full leather body. Vintage clothes. Vintage wig. But otherwise she is original, and doll stand will come included. 18 inches tall. Miss Romine's lady is in at 60. And let's go ahead. We can take her bonnet. Oh, look at that little curly head. Probably could have done that from the get-go, and it would have made showing her neck that much easier. But we're going to put this on top here, girl. Oh, she got a little loose string. Yeah. So let's do countdown. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bidant. No, she doesn't have the soulless look. But that's the thing, though, y'all. And I had to clean her face up. I did clean her face up, and I did have to clean her little handsies here. But even some of the creepy dolls, once you get a wig and the clothes on them, all of a sudden they don't look creepy. Obviously, when they're missing their eyes, it does have a tendency to lean far more creepy, but to each their own, to each their own. There's our dolly bid and our baby doll bid. And thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Oop, Jean threw in her just in case of 75, but Vicky Romine's right. A pew pew to you, lady, at 76. Congratulations. You're getting a beautiful Armand Marcel made in Germany antique leather body doll at $76. Great get, lady. Great get. All right. Again, just trying some different stuff. Glad to see that there are some folks out there that enjoy a good antique doll. I will definitely be keeping my eye out, you guys, for more and not just creepy, even though we might have some creepy dolls coming up later as a surprise item. This is not the bonus item, but it's a surprise item. All right, let me set her down here. All right, little lady. Um, y'all want to get crazy? Y'all want to get real crazy with some like super hard to find mid-century glass? Like this is it. This is it. We're gonna go real heavy on it right now. This is like super desirable glass. It's gorgeous color. There are zero condition issues with it. It even has 90% of its original sticker. Okay, y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for it? If you are a mid-century lover, if you love clean lines, if you love your amberina glass, but this just isn't any old amberina glass, okay? Now listen, this thing has got a presence. Whether you use it for its intended purpose, which horrifies me, to be honest with you, I mean, you'll see why, because there's some serious weight on this. Or you use it as a display piece. Maybe you're going to turn it into a vase. Maybe you're going to be like, look, but do not touch that. Thank you very much. It's totally up to you. Now, I am going to start this piece off at $100 if anybody's interested. Okay. The color is sick on this piece. It's hard to get. Richard found it at a flea market. We did. It is the Granite, the Green Witch Flint Glass Company. Green Witch, all one word, Flint, Green Witch Flint Glass Company. Look at this thing. It is obviously a glass pitcher, which, again, given the weight of the actual pitcher, let alone putting liquid in here and holding it by this applied glass handle, would scare me to death. Like, I'd be like, this thing's about to pop off. You could use it as a pitcher, but I would hold it as such. Look at this cup. It's the sun. It is on fire. It is radiating heat. The color saturation on this bad boy is mad thick. Like you're not getting, you know how like the other amberinas, like you'll see like the yellow coming through. Oh no. And that is what makes these pieces so desirable is that their color saturation is all the way through so that you're not getting the waviness to it. Now, because we are in broad daylight, even if I put the flashlight on it, you're not going to see. The rim along the top of this, it glows solid orange. The body of this is like orange. It is UV light reactive. There are no chips. There are no cracks on this. As I said, the vast majority of the sticker is still there. Okay. So it is the Green Witch Flint Glass Company. They did not produce a lot of glass, bottom line. It's super mid-cinch, you know. The height on this bad boy, we are at 10 and a half inches. 10 and a half inches tall. This is a full-on statement piece. Okay. It is amazing. It is a stunning, stunning piece of glass. Again, we've no chips, no cracks. If you do have, it's such a shady company. Well, that's the thing. A lot of, and that's what I was reading. A lot of Greenwich, especially about the sticker. Thank you, Miss Michelle Allen. Thank you, Miss Sash. A lot of the Greenwich glass gets mistaken for Blenko, and yeah, they definitely were willing to do whatever it took. They didn't last. They did not do a whole lot of pieces, but it is a beautiful gourd shape. Again, there are no condition issues. This is hand blown, by the way. This isn't a molded piece of glass. This is hand blown. Okay, so it is a hand blown pitcher. Beautiful applied handle to it. The color saturation is on point. Now look, they might have sent spies in there, but I'm going to lie to you, like they still worked it out on their own. Getting the color in here, it is stunning. It is the color is even throughout the piece. You're not going to see like the yellow striation and it ombres into like the orange. This color is solid all the way through. Again, we are at 10 and a half inches tall. Use it as a picture. Again, I would hold it as such. Look at that color. Just stick it in the window, y'all. Look at that thing. It's the surface of the sun. Ouch! It's so hot. It's beautiful. Yeah, don't you love it? All right, Michelle's in it at 100 again. Girl. Oh, Michelle's in it at 110. It's skipping on me, Michelle. I ain't ignoring you. Sorry about. All right, sunflowers in here. Oh my gosh. Stop it, Deborah. That would be excellent. Oh, the orange, the brown. That would be such a mid century look to it. I love that idea. All right. We've got Miss Allen is in it at 110. Ladies, thank you for the bids. These pieces go for hundreds of dollars. Not joking, hundreds of dollars. Let's go ahead and do the countdown. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. I mean, you do. You just set that right there on the window, bam, and call it a day. Call it a day. There is our orange heart bid and sash lady of pew pew to you. You threw in that just a case of 158. Well played, sister. Michelle, I appreciate you. You had high bid at 110. Sash came in with that just in case of 158. So at 111, Auntie Sash is getting her piece, an amazing piece of mid century glass. Good afternoon, Maury. How are you doing today? Sash, it's coming to you, sister. Really appreciate it. Excellent score. Let's all go ahead and check it out in the sun again, though. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that lovely? Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it beautiful? Oh, I've got my own altar. What? Alrighty. Let's go ahead and do this piece then. Talking about Blenko. Yeah, we do. Yes, we do. I'm going to start this piece. It's a little bit more moderate at 50. She's got some mad weight on her, and talk about an absolutely amazing color combination on this one. There are no chips, there's no cracks, there's no damage. It is a beautiful and impressive 11 and 1/4 inch Blenko with the original sticker, might I add. Vintage Blenko, not modern, vintage Blenko. Look at that amber glass with that cobalt blue rim. We've got an optical pattern to it. Ooh, stop it. Look at that quilted optical pattern to it. Yes, we are hand blown. That does not go through the glass. It's not a hole. It doesn't go through the glass. Gorgeous. Now you want the mid-century realness? Here it is. Okay. 11 and 1/4. My goodness, I got the burps. 11 and 1/4 inch amber with cobalt blue rim. It is a Blenko. Obviously, it is a vase. Let's check her out in the sunlight. She's sparkly. She's shiny. She's got a solid color saturation on this piece. Is all you have to do, obviously, well, unless you have a motorized display, you could set it on there. But walking past the vase will give you that beautiful optical illusion as the light kind of reflects through there. Super mid-century. Again, put your flowers in here. Keep the sticker on. Maybe you want to turn it to the back, and that way you can display it as such, right? Oops, sorry about that. You guys, thank you for the bids. Stop. Y'all are coming out with the flowers. Dawn, loving the blue iris vibe on that one. Really cap it off. A great long stem iris coming out of here. That would be stunning. That would be it. Again, do you love your mid century? Do you love your bohemian? Obviously, it will play in with either, right? Agreed, Deborah. The cobalt really just kind of pops it off. I think if it was just a solid amber, even though it would be Blanco, it would still be a great quality piece of glass. The cobalt really does it for me. Like I said, it's a great color combination. We have no chips. There's no cracks on it. Again, it is hand blown, so it is not a molded piece of glass. Beautiful color in the sunlight. And we do, of course, have our original sticker, 11 and 1/4 inches tall. Larry Riley is in it at 55. Appreciate the bids. Michelle's coming back in it at 56. And let's do the countdown, guys. We're going to do it. Yes. Is it just me or does what Michael highlight not showing? I don't know. Do you think? I'm trying, it's difficult because I always want you guys to try to feel like the piece is right in front of you. Oh, you know what? The blue, it, it was fused to itself. Look at this. Oh, Larry, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bit end. It definitely is more amber on the golden side. Amber on the golden side. So we don't have like the brown undertones. It's definitely more of a golden undertone, a yellow, a dehydrated pea. Um, what I was saying, thank you for the starburst blend. Appreciate it. The cobalt is actually, it looks like it's a separate piece and you can see it underneath the lip. When you look at it like this, I thought, it's actually a separate piece of glass that's been applied to the rim, which is really interesting. You can see a little bit of the separation right here. You see? So it's a separate piece of glass. I love it. Look at that blue. Oh my gosh, you can see it. Oh my gosh, it's electric. To the electric. Okay, anyway. Or dehydrated pea, why not? Let's go back up here. I'm sorry, y'all. I was just going in on it. So 56, 57, 58. Larry Riley threw in 59 just in case of 75. Joan, 60. Ooh, Michelle Allen, just in case of 76. Michelle Allen, thank you everyone for your bids. Miss Allen, congratulations and another thank you. I do appreciate all of your support, all of your bids today, lady. You gotcha one at 76, the gorgeous Blanco and Cobalt optical vase. No chips, no cracks at 76. Thank you, Miss Allen. Let me get you written down here, lady. All right. You want to go to. Whoop, Michael, stop. Um, let's do this. I just want to do it because why not? So, mid century realness. Look at these colors together. Oh, how about that? That's a look. Stop it. Don't you love that color combination? Oh, man. And just mid-century is just not my vibe. And that's just the truth of it all. But there are some great colors, some great quality pieces of glass, ladies. You got some great scores. Appreciate you. Okay. What do I want to do? Let's go to the land of Italy again. We started off with, of course, our brooches. We're going to return to Italia, more specifically, the island of Murano. Yes, I said it. Now look. Oh, wait, what? 61 for Michelle. Okay. I think I'm just. We're going to go back to the land of Murano. No, 76. Okay, yeah, thank you. Okay, I was like, oh, here we go. We're going to go to the land of Murano. Let me find it on here. This took me a hot minute. It is the Murano Splatter Floral Vase. There are a couple of different places that made these. This one is specific to Murano, and the only way we were able to distinguish it is because of the flower. Each of it was, oh, who was it? Davis and Williams, or Williams and Davis, did one, but they had a specific flower they copied from Murano. So again, this is, and I'm starting this off at just $35. Wow, Michael, go ahead. We're going to start our Murano Splatter floral vase at $35. There's no chips, there's no cracks. This beauty measures is coming in at 10.5 inches. Are we ready? And I'm going to tease it. Now, there is the remnants of the original paper label. Gosh darn it. Look at that color? Do you see the color? You see the color? Thank you, Jay. Um, Original paper sticker is on here. Okay. There's no chips and cracks. Let's get it in the light. Ooh, talk about your spring and summer vibes. So you can obviously, thank you, Desert. I appreciate you being here. We are at 10.5 inches tall. Okay. It obviously is in a green, a little bit of amber. It's a cased glass. So you're seeing like this mossy green and the brown. This is the casing, and you see the in between color. That's a green that is cased. Okay, I'm trying not to let cheat. Where are you hiding? Okay, so we have the white casing on the interior. Okay. Ooh, y'all didn't even see the best part. Oh, you saw the preview pictures. Love it. This is the flower that's exclusive to Murano. Um, it was Davis and Williams. I always invert there. Biz Pammy Whammy. Thank you, lady. Larry. Michelle's in it at 41. The Williams and Davis one, it's not as dramatic. It's almost like it's a little pansy, and it's typically more centrally located. So it's just like little glass blobs with the center. The more dramatic, this reminds me of like a bird of paradise. Perhaps it reminds you of maybe a tulip, an orange, a fiery orange daffodil. But we do, of course, have our applied floral. We do have the stem here, which is in a green cane or a green rod applied to it. But you see why it is the Murano. That's where it's made. The green splatter with the floral, the applied floral. Again, 10.5 inches tall on this beauty. The splattering, look at this down here at the bottom. You see a little bit more of the yellow, but this light green on the in between, that's the majority of the glass. And then we have the splatter rods are in there. So you can kind of, there we go. You can kind of see that on the interior. Stop. Dawn's pulling out all of the flowers. She wants the yellow irises. Put your bird of paradise in here. I mean, my goodness, how beautiful. Put your tulips in this one. Coordinate that red flower. I think that that would be beautiful. So again, we've got a 10.5 inch Murano green splatter applied floral vase. There's no chips. There's no cracks. And again, we do have the remnants of the original paper label, which unfortunately, yeah, it looks like somebody tried to pull it off, but they weren't. Yes, it does. It's Kelpie. And you can display it as such if you prefer it, but I'll, hey. All right. Orange daylilies. I'm just running at the mouth. You guys, thank you for the bids. Miss Torres is in it at 50. Oh, no. Okay. There we are. Larry Riley, I'm caught up. Is that 60? Countdown for you. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and a bit end. Oh, I like the tiger lilies in here. I do. I would like the tiger lilies in here. A yellow flower, 100% would be good. There is our, what is it? Our lotus bidend. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Appreciate you as always. Seriously. So we got those just in cases coming in. Indigo went for 65. Miss Ellen came in with a 66. However, pew pew to Miss Connie Torres, lady, well played right before that bid end. So you are getting your Murano green splatter floral applied base at $67. I appreciate you. And I'm going to get you written down. Connie, Connie T. Torres. Isn't that lovely? I love it. That's a good one. Like I said, love the greens today. But not to fear, friends. If you're not digging the greens, maybe you like your amethyst a little bit better, right? Um, oh, Michael called this brown. It's not brown. Amy. Let's start this one. Don't know the manufacturer to it. It is dated, but it is not signed. I tried Google Lens, I tried the eBay Lens, tried it a couple of different times, and of course, it gave me everything but this. So again, I can't say who it's by. I can tell you the color, I can tell you the technique, can tell you the year it was made, but that's about it. We're going to start it at $20 if, of course, anybody is interested. Bloop. Uh, how do you find these unique vintage items? I shop I shop 3 to 4 days a week. This is how I do it. 3 to 4 days a week. I do estate sales. I do, which I don't typically film, both in person and online. I do yard sales, which I did film, but I don't do that anymore. It's just a bit cumbersome. Antique malls, thrift stores, you name it, right? Yeah. So again, flea markets, that's another one. So we do have a date on here. It is dated 1994. Now I tested this particular angle before we went live. I gotta say, the etching is reading much better on camera than it does in real life. So we do have the etching, the date of 1994. It is a molded swung satin clear vase. If you recognize it, let me know. It's just really interesting. It's almost got like a honeycomb vibe down here. Again, we do have a satin glass finish to the bottom, and then we just have this interesting little swing up here on the top. It's small but mighty. It is different. We are at 7.5 inches tall. So it is like a darker amethyst. This amethyst does have a little bit more of the brown undertone. So it's almost like I would have said, oh, it's antique based on the color. However, the etching is letting me know that it's from 1994. So again, just a really interesting, different glass technique. Like I said, it's I got a magic sponge that it's got some paint, so my apologies. But there's no chips, there's no cracks. It's just an interesting little one, 7.5 inches tall. Of course, that pattern is going all the way around. It's obviously a molded piece of glass, and then it was swung ever so lightly. Indigo, thank you, Miss Ellen. Appreciate you, ladies. Um, I've just never seen it before. This Richard found at the flea market, and that is also something that helps, you know. 2 eyes or 4 eyes, 6 eyes. No, how many do we have? If we each have four, 8 eyes or a studio or an apprentice. Again, I'm gonna tell you what, if they were an apprentice, they did their thing on that because I don't know. It's just a really interesting technique. Color's very light. Obviously, we have much more saturation up here at the top, and it ombres down not into a clear, but into a lightly colored glass. 7.5 inches tall. Interesting piece. It definitely is getting blown out back there. I like it. It's just different, and I like the different. It's kind of, man, that thing is blending in no matter where I go with it, huh? Let's try this. Let's do this, you guys. I think I figured out something. I got to put my pen in here to save the space. We'll use the Mead 5-star. There we go. Now you can see her. So again, it is an amethyst. As you're seeing now, I think you're reading that brown undertone, right? 7.5 inches tall. It's dated 1994. Wasn't able to see any other thing like that or anything. They just went for it. They said, let's throw it all at the wall and see what comes out with this. But it is an amethyst in a brown undertone. So the color reads a little bit more antique amethyst than contemporary amethyst, but it is 1994, so it is vintage. Alrighty, so Indigo, thank you ladies for your bids. Indigo's holding it at 26, and let's go ahead and start the countdown. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bidunge. Cherry blossoms. Where are we at? Bam. There. Okay. There's our green apple bit end. Keeping me on my toes, Ruthie. I ain't mad at you. So appreciate you. Ooh, Ellen, your just in case came in right after the bid end, but I do appreciate it. And congratulations and a thank you, Indigo. At $26, you're getting a really interesting piece of art glass here. Thank you so much. Get you written down here. Indigo. Okay. We're getting near the end here, you guys. Um, okay. So I've really been enjoying, and I'm going to try to continue to do it, of taking like micro shots of a specific item that's available for sale and using that as the background image to the sale. So the micro shot that you got for today's background is the next item. And let me find it on my list. Okay. This piece is quite excellent. You're getting the whole shebang. If you haven't noticed, I'm like, what do you do with it? Put a stand under it. That's how you get it to look fancy. We're starting this next piece off at $25. You're going to get the whole shebang, okay? So here it is. Ooh, you're going to get this silver plate stand. Now, this is the Godinger. Listen, if you want one of these stands, go for the Godinger name. Now, this is, I wonder if I couldn't pop that off. You know what? Hold on. I'm just mussing around here. Okay. Never mind. So go for the Godinger name. They're all going to be stamped. Where are we at? Try, and try again. So we do have the Godinger. What's going on with my computer? It's freaking out right now, you guys. Bear with me. Okay, we're back up and running. So you do have the Godinger stamp on here. So it is a silver plate. Definitely go for this particular name. Really interesting feet on it. Okay, welcome back, Miss Romans. I appreciate you. Alrighty. So you're going to get the plate, the silver plated stand. Check out that green globe. It does, of course, have the carnival effect, the carnivalized effect to it, but it is that gorgeous green glass, and you've got all of the bubbles on the interior. Depending on where, thank you, Miss Chloe, depending on where you're looking at it, you might be able to see the bubbles. You're seeing it's very like purple, that oil slick effect to it. There's no chips or cracks, pardon me, on the globe itself. But then you get like up close and personal. Let me see if oh, here, I know what I'm going to do. I don't know how well, oh, it's getting blown out, y'all. Oh, here we go. Do you see the bubbles in there? It's just such a fun, unusual piece. I love that emerald green glass that is underneath it. Let's see here. There you go. So you're getting all of the bubbles up in there. I think this is a beautiful piece. And I love the carnivalescent effect to it. Go ahead, Miss Deanna. Just threw the elbow up. Said, I know what I'm here for. But I love this piece. It's just super unusual. We've had this for a little bit, not going to lie. But again, you get the whole shebang. How deco-y is that? But I love this. It's super witchy. So if you want to use it for like your Halloween decor, you certainly can do that. But I think this is a great year-round piece. It's just unusual. Stick it on a coffee table, on a side table. I love it, love it, love it. Love the color. Love the carnivalescent effect or the iridescent effect to it. Our globe, which you can certainly, obviously, is a flat bottom. So if you don't like the stand, you can leave it as such. Okay, there's no chips or cracks to the globe. The globe itself is at 3.5 inches tall, and we have at its widest diameter. Oh, there you go. There you can see the bubbles. Is at 5 inches. Okay, 3.5 inches tall, 5 inches on the globe. Our stand is going to raise you another 3.5 inches. Okay, stand is at 3.5 inches. Stick it on there. You don't have to. It's up to you. Miss Deanna, thank you so much. Is at 50, and let's do your countdown. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Oh, yes, with the Black Cats, agree. Oh, Miss Joan D said, I got a 52. Oh, but they're throwing it out there, ladies. Really appreciate you. Thank you so much. There's our Rainbow Connection bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Isn't that great? Whew. Well, I'll tell you what, you ladies did not come to play around today. Really appreciate you, Deanna. Really appreciate that just in case. Joan, appreciate you. Glowy just really wanted it with that just in case of 127 at 76. Miss Glowy is getting her a great piece. Love it. Thank you, Glowy. All right, lady, got you written down here. Thank you again, I should say. All right, well, let me set this down carefully. We're nearing the end, you guys. We sure are. Oh, let me grab this item. Now, look, I know that the next item is not going to be for everybody, but I can't help it. And this is a really good quality one. I will say that. That said, I know it's not for everybody, but I'm going to start it at $15. Pardon me. It is, in fact, it's a religious item. No, thank you. I appreciate it. It is a solid brass crucifix, and like I said, it's a good item. It's got some great weight. So here is your back. It is, like I said, it is solid brass. We do have a little hang hook if you do want to hang it from the wall. But here he is. Again, it is a crucifix. Okay. Jesus himself, again, is a solid piece of brass. There is some fantastic weight on this piece. Let me get you up close. All right, we do have kind of like the cuts to give it like a little bit, almost of like a diamond cut to give a little bit more sparkle to the cross itself. The total length on this, we are at 12 and 3/4 inches. 12 and 3/4 inches. It is a solid brass crucifix. Jesus is separate, molded, and then he is. Okay, so the spikes literally go through, quite literally go through to hold him on there. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. I don't see any welding. No, there is no welding on it from the. Is there? No, there's not. There's no welding on the figure to the cross, so it is held in place by the spikes. Okay. Susie Lane is in it at 15. Like I said, I know that the religious items can be a hard sell sometimes, but I love this one. I think it is a beautiful piece. If you are a person of faith, then, obviously a little bit more Catholic on this one. But I love the religious icons. I think it's beautifully done. It is a piece that is of quality. Again, you can lay it flat, you can hang it on the wall. We are at 12 and 3/4 inches on this. Appreciate your bid, Miss Susie. And yeah, let's go ahead and start the countdown. So here we go: 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Ew, it is. Well, I don't know, because it's got the hook though. Lord be. There is our cross bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Blah, blah, blah. Miss Susie Lane, lady, congratulations. You got a great deal. This is a great one, too. Wait till you feel the weight on this. Thank you so much, Susie. It is coming to you, lady, at $15. Good deal. All righty. We'll set that down here, too. Oof. Did you hear that? Okay, what do we want to do? Let's do this piece. No, let's do this piece. We're going to get into our Czechoslovakian dish. That'll come up next. And let's take it to the 1950s, shall we? All right. Wait until you see Saturday's video, you guys. Wait until you see Saturday's video. I'm going to start this strand of 86-inch long silver mercury glass garland. These are the medium-sized balls at just $15. Overall, really good condition. I do want to let you know that there are two, right? Yes. No, there's 3 popped bulbs on here. All right. When I do the measurement, I actually exclude the length of the popped bulbs. Okay. So here you are getting, thank you, Michelle, you are getting a true 86-inch bulb length, and that only includes your good bulbs. There's no separation in the string. I don't include any of that business. So a true 86 inches of mercury glass garland in silver, of course. This makes a great bowl filler if you want to keep it out year round. The silver is universal. It doesn't have to be just for Christmas, but of course, pop this on a real, an evergreen Christmas, or your green synthetics. Again, to each their own. Maybe you want to go silver on silver if you do have an aluminum tree. It's super mid-century, so you can kind of play around with it. Um, Oh, she's got okay. Michelle's got a pink Christmas tree. That the silver and pink would be quite excellent. But again, this one is thank you, ladies, for the bids. We are at a true 86 inches in bulb length. That doesn't include, separate. Well, okay, naturally it doesn't want to separate there. It doesn't include any separation in the string. It's not including those busted bulbs. So you're getting a really good solid length of 86. And again, that's the medium size bulb. There is a smaller size and actually a bigger size than this. So I'll catch up to y'all. Thank you so much for your bids. And let's go ahead and do your countdown. Are you ready? Here we go. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Okay, Michelle's holding it at 25. She threw in her just in case of 30. Thank you, lady. Do appreciate you. And got her just in case of 30. Boo! There is our star bid. And thank you, Ruthie B. Appreciate you as always, lady. So Michelle and Anne both had that just in case of 30. However, Michelle did get her just in case of 30 in first. So a congratulations and a thank you again, Michelle. You're getting your strand here at $30. Thank you, of course, to everybody for your bids. Miss Allen is getting another. Get it. All right. Let me set those with your Blanco vase. Pop those right in there. Um, okay, let's go to a different country. We're going to do, well, you know what, Saturn? I could do y'all like a really good antique book. Maybe we'll have two bonus items. How about that? And I have, I've got a really excellent piece of glass as a bonus item, and I will get y'all here an antique anatomy book that I was going to keep, but I got to learn to be better at letting things go. So if you want to see some more super excellent mid-century glass and an antique anatomy book, stay tuned. They will be the bonus items. We've got one, two, three, four, five more items for the regular sale, and then we'll get into our bonus items. How about all that? Okay, let's do it. We're going to go to Czechoslovakia right now. Alrighty, that's where we're going. I love this next piece. Have seen a couple of the pieces. Have never been able to get any of them for resale, but I finally scored a piece. We're going to start it off at $20 if anybody is interested. It is more in like the candy dish size. The prices on these things are everywhere. So I'm erring on the side of caution, and we're starting it off at $20. This is Czechoslovakian glass. Look at that. Ooh, emerald green with gold. Ooh, I've got the chills on it. It's got a great mid-century vibe to it, but put that with black, put it with your dark natural woods. Stop it. No chips, no cracks. Beautiful shape to it. We landed in Oz. That's right. We are at 7.5 inches tall. 7.5 inches tall. It's got some beautiful clear glass with satin glass. Hey, Daniel, satin glass treatment to the top. Our finial here at the top is a clear, and of course at the bottom. The gold paint on this, y'all, is pristine. So it's not scratched anywhere. It's super highly reflective. Whoops, Pammy's at. Thank you everybody for your bids. Look at that. That color is sick. Now you would think that gold down here on the bottom would be worn. Oh no, it's not. It is not worn, y'all. Again, we've got some great vintage Czechoslovakian. It's not an antique, obviously. So we're at 60s, 70s on this piece, right? Miss Romans is in it at 28. Let's go ahead and take a look at the lid. Again, no chips, no cracks. The gold is on there nice and tight. As you're seeing, super reflective. Okay, you're seeing the ceiling, you're seeing the phone, the stand, the whole 9 yards. Look at that. Look at that. Is that not gorgeous or what? I love that color combination, and it's just a great mid-century shape to it. So very Art Deco in the color choice, but the shape super mid-century, right? Let's do it like this. Don't worry, I've got a hold of it. Love that piece. We are at 7.5 inches tall. It is a green glass, Czechoslovakian glass. The gold detailing obviously is applied. It's not hand painted. There's no chips, there's no cracks, and that gold is in excellent condition, you guys. Mary B is getting the Jetson vibes. Okay, get it. Here we go. We'll do the countdown for you guys. Let's do it. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, a 2, and a 1, and a bit end. Isn't that great? We were just a couple of weeks ago, we were up there in Finley, 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 Ohio. They're at Jeffrey's, and we found a couple of these pieces, but they were like well beyond our reseller budget. So I was like, what? Snatch this piece up. Alrighty, guys, there's our rocket ship bid, and thank you, Ruthie B. Appreciate you, lady. Miss Romines had high bid at 43. Indigo threw in her just in case of 47. Pammy threw in her just in case of 50. Mr. Harps came in though. Daniel, congratulations and thank you, sir. You're getting your Czechoslovakian at 51. Good get, man. Appreciate it. Let me get you written down. I love this piece. It's the colors. Just like with the black. Oh gosh, if you've got like the black milk glass of the black amethyst, imagine that. With this, obviously it's going to be great for Christmas, but again, keeping it out year round, if you just love those natural color palettes to it, it's just a great contrast, a great pop of color. Love it. All right, Daniel, I'm going to get you written down here. Alrighty, we are rounding the bend. Let's go. Let's keep it international, you guys. Let's jump to Austria. Let's go ahead and do Austria. I've had this piece for a hot minute, but again, we're letting it go. Um, Now, this piece is as is. There is a condition issue. It's hard to see, but it is there. So we're going to talk about that first. I'm going to start it off at $25. If, of course, anybody is interested, I found this in a video quite a while ago. So we do have our Vaughter Schaefer. This is a little match stick holder that you could use as an ashtray. It is in like a Jasperware finish, the green. Now, the condition issue is, and I'm pretty sure, like when I look at that edge, I don't know if it's going to translate that well on camera, but this edge here isn't really. Have a good day, Heidi. Thank you for joining us. The bow, it does seem that it went a little bit further. Okay. And his little monkey ear up here did get chipped. Okay, so it is shaped up. Oh my gosh, Schaefer Vaughter. It is Vaughter Schaefer. He is a little matchstick holder, so you could stick your matches in there and still use them as an ashtray. The horror of it all. But it's just weird. It's this like capuchin monkey here, playing the violin, because why wouldn't you? That can hold your matches and serve as an ashtray all at once. So the feet here are textured, so it is like three-dimensional. I don't know if the feet were fused. Yeah, actually, so it is fully a separate piece, including the feet. The feet are just much flatter than the rest of the sculpt, but it was sculpted separately, the monkey, as was the violin and the bow. But it's just so weird and unusual. How could I not pick it up? So again, the bow and his ear. Those are condition issues, but it's Vater Schaefer. You can't leave Vater Schaefer behind. It's an amazing porcelain ceramic company out of Austria, late 1800s. They kind of went out of business in early 1900s, if I'm remembering correctly. But just a really unusual piece. So again, texture and feel, it is very much in that Jasper ware feel to it. He's unusual. Yeah, he has his condition issues, but I'm telling you, he displays perfectly. Alrighty. And let's go ahead. Lemmy's got the first 25. Deborah, I got your 25 in. Let's go ahead. He has his issues, but gosh darn it, I think he's still amazing. Let's go ahead, you guys, and start your countdown. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bit end. Violin, cello, string instrument. He's playing him a string instrument. Maybe it's a good old fiddle. Yeah, there is our monkey bit end. Nondescript. Our monkey bit end. So Lemmy with the first 25. You got it at 25. Thank you. I'm getting your written down here. Lemmy lemon. Bam. Oh, Lemmy. Hold on. Let me just double check something really quick. Lemmy, could you do me a huge favor? So I started a new notebook because the other one just got super filled and I did not bring it with me. That's totally on me. So I have a lot of your guys' contact information. Lemmy, could you send me your contact information again? I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I don't have, like, I've only had this now for 2 months. And so a lot of your names that are in the old one that I can access your contact information, I don't have that right now. Okay, let's go back to Italy. Yeah, we're going to do it. Italian style. Let me not, thank you, let me. I appreciate that. Let me not say that it is Italian, but it is in Italian style. The color on this is just amazing. There's no condition issues. I am starting it at $30. We are at 4.5 inches. I hadn't thought maybe it would be a bottle. I honestly don't think that it is a perfume bottle. I could be wrong, so please don't quote me on that. Oh, it was in business until 1962? Stop it. Look at that. Vicky, Vicky, you are in the black and the white book. Some of y'all haven't made it into the white book yet. You're still in the black book, but I need to get you into the white book. See, we're in the white book now, you know. Look at this color. Look at this vibe. Do you see that? Have I told you lately that I've really been digging the teal? Well, I mean it. It's kind of dizzying, not going to lie to you, but you've got that beautiful yellow caning going throughout it. There is no chips. There is no cracks to that piece. Look at that. It is so unusual. I know. I'm trying to bring the color. I'm loving the jewel tones, you guys. Ms. Conkle, I appreciate your bid of 30, lady. Our measurement again, we are at 4.5 inches. She's small, but she's mighty. It's got a presence and it's speaking, right? Look at that color on that. Again, it's that teal with the yellow stripe in there. I mean, how unusual is that? It's a little lopsided on the top. So it's hand blown. right? That's why I'm thinking it's not a perfume bottle, right? Because the stopper, while a stopper could go in there, I guess, I don't know that it would sit perfectly on there. The well, right? The interior is not very deep. Um, I could be wrong. It could be the base to a perfume bottle. I just really don't think that it is given the I don't know. It kind of it's almost like the water slide where you go down and things. So it's kind of it's not even. This is what I'm saying. Hand blown. And I love this color combination. Great weight to it. Okay, yeah. The aesthetic for Sash is crayon box vomited. Love it. Um, Thank you, Trent. Appreciate it. Again, the color, it immediately jumped out on a posy pot. I love that, Cheryl. It's a little posy pot. I want to call it that from now on. Thank you, Cheryl. All credit, rights reserved to Miss Cheryl Mason. But this is a little posy pot. I agree. Look at it. It's just so weird, and I love that. Great color combination, super mid-century, great vintage vibes to it, and it doesn't glow. I did want to test this one out, but there's no fluoresce, no glowing on that one. No chips, no cracks. We are at 4.5 inches tall. It's just got, look at that. Kind of make you a little dizzy if you're not careful with our little posy pot. Go ahead, Anne is in at 40, you guys, and let's go ahead and start your countdown. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and be done. Don't you love that? It's just so unusual. It's like an adult kaleidoscope. You know what I mean? Like you can just kind of angle it differently and just see all the different patterns going on in it. And notice it looks like there's like the teal is like, well, it is encased in the clear glass. I mean, there's our tropical fish bid end. Thank you, Ruth the B. Appreciate you. Vicky Joan, your just in cases and your bid came in after the bid end. Now, Vicky, well played, lady. You didn't need it. You came in at that 46. Joan, appreciate it. You guys, thank you so much for your bids. Miss Romines, it is coming to you, lady, at $46. Do appreciate you. I'll get you written down, chump. Vicky R. All righty. All right. We've got a choice. They're identical. So you're going to be able to choose one or two. It's totally up to you. I'm going to start them off. What am I starting them off? At 20. Like I said, you can choose one or you can choose two. They're identical. Super mid-century, but a little classic all at the same time. How about these single horn mossy green e-perms? Okay, very traditional green for that mid-century vibe and look. Neither has any chips, neither has any cracks on them. So if you love an e-perm, you just don't have the space. Now you can have a tiny emerald green or mossy green ePerm. Let me set one down. You saw we have two. You can choose one or both. We are at 7 inches tall, 7 inches tall, and then the basket itself has a diameter of 6.5. All right, let's talk about a green. What? These do have the rubber stoppers, both do have the rubber stoppers on there, so it keeps that glass insert tip free. I will say this, that rubber stopper or vinyl stopper, I mean, okay, it keeps it intact. All right. The interesting thing on this, there is like a basket pattern. It is very light. Thank you, Chloe, for your bid of 20. You can feel it with the finger, but it's very faint. There is a basket pattern underneath here. Okay. You don't really see it at the top, but underneath, you will see that basket pattern. Interesting thing on both of the horns at the top of the horn. So you can see the mold line right here. But it is also up there. It almost has a faceted effect on the top of the horn though for some reason. Do you see what I'm saying? It almost creates, again, like a jewel cut, a facet to the top of the horn. Again, you've got that vinyl insert. Beautiful color. It's getting completely blown out, but very mid-century, and I got you in it at 22. But I just think that they're super cute, right? Whether you want to put them on side tables, bedside tables, you want to put it on the dining room table to make a nice little spring, summery Christmas centerpiece without, again, breaking the eye line. Perfect. All right, so it'll be for one or for both. It's totally up to you. They are identical. Both, again, with horn inserted, is at 7 inches tall. The basket itself has a diameter of 6.5 inches. 6.5 inches. I like them. I think they're super cute. Miss Ellen is at 23. Miss Ann is at 24. And let's go ahead, you guys, and start the countdown. So here we go. It is choice for one or for both. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a be done. St. Patty's 100%. This would be great if you had some smaller Christmas ornaments to stick in there, and you could do like some poinsettias right there in the top. We got our green salad. We got our green salad bit end. Go ahead, Ruthie B. Thank you very much. All right, ladies, thank you for throwing in those just in cases. All right, let's do some math. Glowy, I got your just in case of 31. Miss Ann's Attic had her just in case of 35, but a pew pew right before that bid. And Miss Ellen Lady at 36. You have got your choice at one or two. Totally up to you. You let me know how many you would like. Ellen, do you one? Do you both? It's up to you. Ellen's going for both. Don't blame you. She got the complete set, right? One is not going to be the loneliest number for either of those e-perns. You're getting both, Ellen. All right. Oh my gosh, no, I have another item. I have two more items, y'all. Stop it. I forgot. I'm sitting on it. I'm bringing this item back. I'm going to see if anybody's interested in it. I believe in it. I think that there is tremendous value and displayability. We're starting it off at $45. If, of course, anybody is interested, bam. All right, I got to get up. It's a textile. This is the Crazy Quilt. This is in the ties. This was made from men's ties. There is oh my gosh, there is a variety of different ties. It's in really good condition. We are at 84 inches long. 84 inches long, and the men's tie Crazy Quilt. It is 70 inches wide. It is trimmed in a burgundy velvet. And it's got, this is interesting, it's got a pink popcorn chenille backing. Okay. Pink popcorn chenille backing on that one. Now, there are a few of the ties that are shattered or melted depending on your vernacular. And what that means is, and of course, I'm probably not going to be able to find it. Okay, here we go. So there is some melting or shattering or fraying we've got on that cream tie. And there is another red silk tie. Well, you're getting a good look at all of the different. So here's some on the yellow and a green. See the green right there. So I just think it's super special. Again, it is made out of men's ties. Overall, great condition. There are a few issues to it, but it displays beautifully. Your measurement on this one, again, is 84 inches long. It is 70 inches wide. And the backing, again, is that pink pop or hobnail chenille. Okay. So up at the top, you're seeing the backing on that one. How heavy? It's got to weigh about 5 pounds. No joke. I mean, it's got some great weight to it, y'all. This is going to go in, like, if somebody were to get it, it's going to go in a 12 by 8 by 10 box. Of course, it gets wrapped, it's bagged just in case the box gets wet. This is the other side that you're seeing here. Okay. So crazy quilt with men's ties. I agree. They could be easily replaced. 84 inches long, 70 inches wide. Great weight to it. Fully bordered. If there's no interest, I'm going to slowly fold it back up here. And we've got one more item, and then we'll have our bonus items. Yes, we will. Ugh. All righty. Boom. Okay. It does have some good weight on it. I forgot about it because I was sitting on it. Well, I mean, I wasn't sitting on it, but it was my very Technicolor dream coat. All right. Ugh. Let's do this. I'm going to do this next item. You're going to get everything. No, I'm going to start it at 18 for everything. Um, Listen, you don't, if somebody wants it and there's certain pieces that they want, but they don't want the other pieces, it's totally cool. But you're bidding on everything if you want it, but you can let me know. Of course, if anybody's interested, what you do or don't want. But I'm calling it the toy box. We're going to start it off at $18, and it is some crazy stuff. So if you don't like the creepy dolls, this might not be the lot for you. Um, Ruthie, you want me to? Okay, I will. Ruthie, I would say to you, it's gonna, well, no, I can tell you, it's gonna be less than 1225 because I just sent the Afghan to Alaska, so it's above you. So it's gonna be less than, 1225 or less is gonna be what your shipping cost would be, Ruthie. So if you want it, you let me know, sister. Okay, Ruthie B, it's yours then, sister. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Thank you, Ruthie. It's coming to you. Um, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, those discounted shipping programs, they come in real handy, real handy. All right, so $18. It is, thank you, Ruthie. I don't know where my 18 went. I did put it in, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Oh, I'm not seeing my own comment. Are y'all seeing it in the chat? I don't see it. I mean, I see it on my computer, but I don't see it on the phone to highlight it. Let's try this again. We're gonna wait and see if it pops up. I put it in the chat again. Okay, well there it showed up. You know what, Vicky, that is like an excellent thing, and that might be what happens, but a lot of times it is super delayed. Um, that is a great way, or like the old, like, as like a remembrance quilt, like maybe it's old clothing. You don't quite know what to do with it because maybe it's not in fashion, maybe it's not your size. Think about that. Maybe you've got a loved one, a friend, family, and there's some clothing you don't quite know what to do with. Consider, taking some of it and making a quilt out of it. Um, so Saturn, actually, if you have a PayPal account, you can, if you sell something, I actually don't use Pirate Ship. I use PayPal's Pay Station. It's identical to Pirate Ship's shipping. So if you have a PayPal account, you can access it. If you sell a package, you would just go in there and hit print shipping label. It'll redirect you into ShipStation through PayPal. It'll ask you how you want to pay. Like I just use the PayPal balance and you can take it out of there. But yeah. Okay. Any old how. $18. You're going to get the Misfit toy collection. Like I said, it's not going to be for everybody, and there are some condition issues, but gosh darn it, y'all know that I love the condition issues. Let's start with our little top here. This is Ohio art, so you're getting your tin lithograph top. It is circus theme. It does have the wooden handle, but it does, okay, it's not going to work on my hand. It does work when it's on a hard surface. Let me see. Here we go. So you do have your circus top. Now, what goes better with a circus, right? Than a creepy circus clown. He's a rag doll. Now, he's got some condition issues, but I love the condition issues on him. Yes, I do. So you're going to get the top. You're going to get the cloth, the rag doll clown, but he does have some tearing to his plastic face. This is the harder plastic face, which I love. Look at this fabric that they chose to use. A little farm print in it. So you're getting both of these pieces. Okay. We're not done. You're getting more. I'm calling it the toy box. You're going to get, now this is a tin lithograph. It is the New Year's Eve noisemaker. It's kind of there, but it's kind of not. So you're going to get the New Year's Eve tin lithograph noisemaker. Thank you, Lemmy. I got you at 18. So there is another piece. You're going to get this creepy baby doll. She is actually a Madame Alexander. Are you all ready for it? She's coming to you just like this. You can clean her if you want to, but I only really like her just like the way she is. Hey, boys and girls out there, you too bland. It's been a rough life, but I was wondering if maybe I could come live with one of you all. Yeah, you're gonna get her if you want her. Now, the next piece, listen, again, it's a piece out of our history. It is also from the Ohio Tin Company or U.S. manufacturing. It is a racial trope. Okay, it is what it is, but it is a noisemaker. Um, but it is going to come included. But like I said, it is racially and culturally inappropriate. It is. But you're going to get, of course, this noisemaker is going to come with it. Okay, this guy seriously is worth a good bit. Now there is some cutouts. He does work. Ugh, I hate that noise. So you're going to get all of the tin toys, okay, including the top. Alrighty, all three of the tin toys. This is the toy box. You're going to get your creepy clown dolls coming along with it. And you are going to get your Madame Alexander. Hey guys. I mean, talk about your motley crew. Stop it. All right. Mary Ellen is in it at 20. Appreciate the bid, you guys. You get all, how many pieces is this? Five. You get all five. It's a look. Stick it in a toy box. Stick it out for Halloween. Do your thing. Maybe you just love them all. And let's go ahead. Cursed in every possible way. You're right. The cursed toy box. Rah! Let's do your countdown, guys. Get it, Ellen. Here we go. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Oh, she's alive. 8, 7, 6. No, we got to close it, girl. Oh, she don't want to close it no more. Oh, yes, I do. 3, 2, 1, and a bit end. Cataracts. It happens. Ah! You get it all. The cursed toy box. Chloe's in it at 24. Mary Ellen, I got your just in case. There is our circus bid end. Thank you, Ruthie B. You guys, thank you for the bids. Mary Ellen, Chloe, you had the high bid at 24. Mary Ellen with that just in case at 26. You're getting your lot here at 25. Great get. It's fun. Miss Mary Ellen, you got it. Somers, not Summers. My apologies. All right, y'all want to do the bonus round? Let's do it. Stick this stuff down. We're good. It was 10. I gotta run and get them. I wasn't planning. Let's go ahead and do this. Let me get them written down here in the book, you guys. Thank you for tuning into today's sale. It's bonus round time. We have two bonus things, an antique anatomy book and an absolutely amazing mid-century piece of glass for you, the mid-century. Um, can't, ooh, don't say it out loud, Michael. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and go grab those two items. They're just right over here. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to be right back. You can look at the yellow Cornish ware. I'll be right back. Here we go. You guys, I lie. You know what? Do you want to do a third bonus item? I did find a third item. It's jewelry. What do you think? Do you want to do a third bonus item maybe? Maybe. Okay. Jeez, Michael, calm down. Maybe. Maybe a third item. It's jewelry. Now listen, this is the problem. I can sell it, but I don't know. It's a ring and I don't know the size. It's going to be the problem. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you want to try a ring? Like I said, I don't know the size. It is sterling silver. It's stamped 925. Um, it's up to you guys. Do you want to try a ring? It fits my pinky and it does fit for some reason my wedding finger, my ring finger. But that's the only two. And I think my ring finger, if I'm remembering, is a 12 or 13. If I'm remembering correctly, it's a 12, 13. It does not fit on my other because I can't get it over my knuckle. All right, well, let's do the jewelry. Super, super, super. I'm kind of sad that I'm letting this thing go, but it is gorgeous. It is a ring. It is stamped 925. Bam, there's the ring. Now, the stones have not been tested. I bought it from a local online estate sale company. It's kind of got like this, they're like, it's a pink stone that is super faceted on the interior. And then, of course, you do have like your diamonds running around it. Again, it is stamped 925. Is that not a great Art Deco look or not? Truthfully, I don't know, Julie. Like I said, the only finger that it fits on is my pinky, and of course my ring finger on that hand. Morganite. You guys are saying morganite. Could be. I sincerely do not know. These are the stones in the middle are the morganite, I'm going to assume. And then, you've got your clear stones. But again, it is stamped 925. I'm approximating a 12, 13. Gotta go finish shoveling. Bye, Mary Ellen. Or Ellen, my goodness. It is a pink hue. I am going to start it off at 25 if anybody is interested. Okay. It's sparkly. It's beautiful. It's almost stuck. But when we got this, oh my Lord, it was gross. This ring was gross. Richard cleaned it up. He had the polishing on it. Get it, Pammy. Like I said, I'm approximating a 12, 13 only based on my ring size. So I think it's a beautiful ring. It is quite sparkly. There's no stones that are missing. There's no patina to it. It's recently been polished and cleaned up. It's just one of the Morganite is on fire, so the price is right. Thank you, Julie. I appreciate that. Jones in it at 27. It does kind of look like a crown. I think it does have like an Art Deco vibe though to it, don't you? I think a modern woman can most certainly wear this. It's pretty. It's not gaudy, but it's got a great little look to it. Yeah. Maybe, ladies, one of you will be able to wear it on your pinky, on a ring finger. I think it's got a great look to it, though. I mean, I bought it when it was all, I mean, it was funky. It was green. It was green patina, you know? So I just, quite frankly, didn't know. There it is. So it is no, not basket set. It's channel set. So you do get beautiful light to go through it. Like I said, it's a 12-13 based on my ring finger. I can, boom, get it down there for you. So you can see what it looks like on the hand, y'all. I'm really dry right now. Don't judge me. All right, Miss Michelle Allen is at 28, and let's go ahead, you guys. Okay, Joan's in it at 30, and let's go ahead, you guys, and start the countdown. Again, it is stamped 925, so we know safely that it is silver, and it seems that the general consensus is Morganite is the pink stone. So let's do it. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. They're ratchet. Look at those cuticles. Look at bleh. Susan Lynn's coming in at 32. You guys, thank you for the bids. Oh, there is our ring bid end. Thank you, Ruthie B. Joan, your 35 came in right after the bid end. Pammy Whammy. Oh, Michelle, after the bid end. Pammy Whammy, girl. Pew, pew, sister. $33. It's coming to Miss Pammy Whammy. Thank you so much, lady. I'm getting to get you written down. All right. Let's go ahead and let's do the book. I'm gonna have. I don't remember. I have a. Okay, so this is copyrighted. The first copyrighted was 1891. This one is copyrighted 1896. It is Primary Lessons in Human Physiology, and it is by Oliver P. Jenkins, PhD. It is the Indiana State Series. Look at this. It's in good antique condition, y'all. It is in good antique condition. I'm going to start this one also out at 30 if, of course, anybody is interested. We do have one condition issue. There is a plate. It is the nervous system plate. Unfortunately, the page was removed and it got ripped in half. So there is that condition issue, okay? But it, of course, is going to come with your book. So it could totally be salvaged, right? Boom. Oh, Chloe girl is in it at 30. So that is a condition issue. Otherwise, it's in really good condition. The binding is still tight on it. We do, well, hello. We do have some pencil inscriptions in here. There, of course, are going to be additional plates that you will see. So again, there's one in the red. There's your muscles. So it is a great, great book. And of course, you have the rear. We'll try to, and then we have a lot of, there's the eyeball, of course, but we've got the hand, some different bones, overall skeletal system. So you do have a lot of antique images throughout here. There is some foxing, again, the browning due to moisture. I will say this is that this is what's really cool about this one. There are notations in pencil. Here we go. Throughout the book, so this book was used, it was studied. Again, there are markings throughout. Here you go, you can see it on the margins faintly. Again, it was marked in pencil. So I just think that's really cool. It's part of its history. Oh, there was some good bit, yeah. Oh, there's even more. So again, you do have some color plates, obviously given its age. 1896 is the copyright. Most of the images are, of course, oh, there's the guts, the digestive system. But again, the handwriting in the margins is what really sold me on this. Again, I've held on to it for a good bit here now, so time to let it go. Chloe is in it at 130. Look at all of the notations. Again, it makes it unique. It really truly does. And there's a lot of notations throughout this book. Okay. So Glowy is in it at 30. Again, it's 1896. We've got the primary lessons in human and physiology, pardon me, out of Indiana State. Okay, we do have the nervous system. Again, it was loose, but it is included. I'm going to go ahead and start the countdown. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, oh, shoot, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Like I said, I mean, there's more in the cover here. Oh, yeah, Saturn, you got a great one too. Chloe got the just in case of 45. There's our book bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Appreciate you, lady. Chloe, congratulations at $30. You are getting you an anatomy book. Chloe, you got another one too, didn't you? Okay. Now, here's the thing. Okay, so this is our last bonus item for the sale. And I'm going to say this. We're going to try it out, but I'm really putting the price down on this one. It's kind of like the minimum on this. This one is, it's, guess what? It's another piece of the Greenwich Flint glass. However, this shape is way more desirable. This color is way harder to get. It is still in the Amberina, but you want to talk about a glow? This thing lights up orange like it is sick. We are at 10 and 1/4 inches. 10 and 1/4 inches. Let me make that notation. Okay. It's about to get aggressive in here. And I get it. I get it if nobody's, oh, it was 36 on the book. Oh, because Carmen, girl, I'm sorry, I missed a bit. Glowy, okay, girl, you're getting it for 36. Thank you, Carmen. Thank you, everyone, for helping me out. Appreciate it, Glowy. Thank you. Okay. So I'm gonna listen, I get it. It's expensive, but I'm gonna start this one off at 150. This again is another piece of the Greenwich Flint glass. The sticker is wholly intact. Again, we are at 10 and 1/4 inches. Look at that lubber. Again, talking about mids, and again, this is not molded glass. This is hand blown. Okay, this is hand blown. So just like our picture from earlier, this thing is full on fire in natural sunlight. This thing is big. It's not a little piece of mid-century glass. This is full on statement. We do have the fully intact Greenwich Flint glass sticker on this one. Okay, this rim you can kind of see again in that amberina. Yeah, it's identical color, Sash, identical color. This thing is solid orange lighting up. You expose this to UV light, this thing just, it starts glowing orange. It is an amazing, very hard to get piece of mid-century glass. Again, we are Greenwich Flint glass. This does match the picture from earlier. Like I said, this shape is a little bit harder to get. It is definitely more desirable. So this is the picture from earlier. This is okay. So we're not playing around. This thing is huge. It's a statement. This is like hardcore mid-century glass collector. Here it is, right? These are pieces that nobody else is going to have. Well, Michelle does have, no, wait, who got the picture? Sash got the picture. Sash got the picture. Okay. But here, more of like a decanter style. Obviously, it's made for kind of like display purposes. 10 and 1/4 inches. We'll try it out. I get it, 150, but I'm telling you, that's still a deal in comparison to like what's listed, what's sold. I love it. There's no chips, there's no cracks. If you do have a UV light display, you can add this in there, but I wanted to give you guys first crack at it, see what you think. All right, guys, if there's no interest, I get it. We went aggressive on it. I get it. We're going to set it to the side. And that is our last bonus item. Yes. All right, you guys, thank you so much for being here for today's sale. Regardless of the way in which you chose to be here, I got to be background noise. I got to be Michelle. You want to go for it at 150? I'm just going to go ahead. I don't see any other interest in it. So Michelle, I'm just doing it as a quick claim, lady. It's going to come to you at 150. You got it, sister friend, and I really do appreciate it. Um, really, truly do appreciate you. Now, Michelle, this is what I'm going to tell you, girl. I don't think I have a box big enough to get both of those pieces in safely. I may, and I will try, but you, girl, might get two different invoices because I might want to ship those separately just based on the size. Michelle, you got some good stuff. A lot of you got some amazing glass today. Sash, congratulations. My goodness. Connie with that Murano. Joan D got some ephemera. Glowy got a little bit of the ephemera and some glass today. Our A&M doll, Vicky Romines, congratulations. She is an absolute darling little piece. Daniel with that green checks glass. Pam Avery came in with the mosaics. Pammy Whammy with that beautiful ring. KBEE got those great pictures. Ellen just did a clean sweep on those green e-perns. The eggs to Miss Anita and Cindy. Ruthie, congratulations. The only textile today. I really appreciate it, you guys, for all of the bids. Mary Ellen's getting that creepy toy box. Love it. You guys, thank you so much for all of the bids, all of the purchases today. It's my full-time gig. It really does mean a lot to me. But again, no matter how you choose or how you can support it, it's not too small. If you're a subscriber and you're commenting, you're leaving thumbs up, I appreciate it. It helps me to be here. If I got to be the background noise, it all adds up. You're here in the chat. It adds up. Thank you guys so much. If you haven't hit the thumbs up yet, it's for free. It's not going to ask you for any credit information, I promise. Really appreciate it. Ruthie B, lady, once again, killing it with those just in cases. A huge round of applause for you, lady. You really do make being up here a whole lot easier. You guys, invoices are going to go out tonight. Do be on the lookout for them. If you are in question or in doubt as to whether I have your contact information, go ahead and send it out to me anyhow. I'm not going to be upset with having your contact information more than once or twice, promise. But do be on the lookout for those. And yeah, we'll be back with Misty next Tuesday, back on Thrifter Junker Vintage Hunter for our weekly Tuesday sale. That, of course, is at 1 p.m. Eastern on Thrifter Junker Vintage Hunter. And I will be back next Wednesday here on the Cult of Vintage, 1 p.m. Eastern for another solo sale. You guys, check out Thursday's video. We found some absolutely amazing things. It was a little rough go, not going to lie to you, but we share with you some working antique items. It's really cool. And Saturday's video is another thrift video, but it was a treasure find and it wasn't at Goodwill. No, it wasn't. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You all have a good rest of the day. Have a great weekend. Be safe. And if you get in trouble, just remember, don't get caught, so I can see you back here next week. All right, guys. Bye.